this angle makes my chest look big. My chest ain't even that big, y'all. It ain't even. I ain't drinking no brown liquor. I don't want nobody to be like, "Oh, she ain't been on live and she drinking that brown. She be on live drinking that brown liquor." No, if I'm crazy, I'm just crazy. But I'm not drinking no brown liquor. So we gonna do our makeup today, and I can't do my makeup and talk, so y'all can talk amongst each other. We're gonna talk about a few things that's been going on, but I ain't gonna be able to check the comments until this ain't one of them type of videos. Anyway, this a real. This is a makeup type video. Like, I'm really gonna put on some makeup and show y'all how I lay my wig down and all of that stuff. Because people be wondering, like, how you get that, how you fix your wig. So I'm going to show y'all how I fix my wig. You finna go?
Yeah, I'm going to go to Barnes & Noble, get another copy of Think and Grow Rich. And,
well, how you going to Barnes & Nobles without me?
I'm just going to go pick it up and go. We can go this weekend, man. We can go this weekend.
I'm gonna cry because I wanted to go Barnes and Noble. You wanna know what my favorite perfume is?
Unless you want to go, well, no, it'd be too much to bring me and take you back. Because I know what I'm going. I know what I'm getting.
You going all the way to what's the name?
It's just right across the street to El Cerrito.
Oh.
Because there's no place that sells it. There's no other bookstore.
Yeah, and I'm not dressed. Marc Jacobs Honey. A child of Oshun would love a honey perfume. Marc Jacobs. Oh my God, I love this. Okay. Oh, I don't even know why I sprayed perfume because I ain't going nowhere. Okay, so our main components for now, this how I do my makeup. I don't know how y'all do your makeup, but I'm gonna show you how I do my makeup. I didn't even put on a primer, and I'm probably not going to now that my husband is, I don't know what he doing, taking a shower or something. I should have put on a primer, but I'm not going to for the sake of this. My skin don't look too bad, do it? Yeah, I should put on something. Hold on, y'all. Let me get my. Now, y'all gonna see my pajamas? I should have did all this before I. Hold on. Let me get my partner. Sorry. Move, Gizmo. Okay. So, this is the e.l.f. Hydrating Face Primer. I don't have my glasses on. That's why I'm squinting. I was about to show it to the mirror. So, I usually put just a doodab because it's oily. Put a little doodab, put a little here. I should have used a little bit more. I don't like to put too much down here because this is where I get my psoriasis. So I don't like to do too much. For people that don't know, I do have psoriasis. So I don't like to put a whole bunch of stuff on my face because it will aggravate it. And don't trip off the hair because we are going to put on a wig. So how y'all been doing? We've been doing good. We just celebrated our 7th year of marriage for anybody that missed that. So I do use the Maybelline products for concealer, foundation, and powder and blush. So we going with Maybelline. Maybelline Fit Me in color 340. That's what I use. I don't know if the concealer, I'm pretty sure the concealer comes in colors too, but I can't see the color because I don't have on my glasses. I don't feel like looking for them. But it's this one. So I usually go in with the concealer first. I'm going to have to look in the mirror, y'all. And go here because that's where I have the majority of my problems is under the eye and in the area where you're going to put your eyeshadow. And then I take my little dusty, don't talk about me, don't judge me. You go.
I'm gone. All right.
And I bring this out a little bit so it don't look like I just, and I'll put a little bit up here too.
I've been mad.
If you left your shirt, because you'd have to come back.
I had to come back here. I ain't going in.
Oh,
They're going to just have to take this L. I don't care.
oh, no you wouldn't. You know you wouldn't. You just bring your butt back on over here. Hey, if you come home, bring me something from Jack in the Box. That sandwich, I'll text you what I want.
All right.
I bring it all the way out here because if I don't, it kind of looks like I just, okay. This how I do it. I'm not a makeup guru. This how I do it. Okay? And if you don't do it how I do it, please don't be in the comments talking about she don't know what she doing. I don't. I really don't know what I'm doing. I really just started wearing foundation like a couple of years ago. So I don't know what I'm doing. And so I'm going to put a little bit of powder to set the concealer because I seen some other people saying that you're supposed to do that. So I'm going to do that. And I do be waking up with, even if I sleep good, like you can look at my eyes and be like, ooh, she must not sleep. Even when I sleep good, I still wake up with puffy eyes. So sleeping has nothing to do with, whether my eyes are going to be puffy or not. They're just going to look like this. Like even when I was little, I had kind of puffy eyes. Okay. So now, no, I ain't going to do this. I'm going to do the eyeshadow before I do my, um, foundation. So we're going to go in with the berries palette. I should have used one of my other palettes because I did use the berries before. But we're going to do this. I don't know what outfit I'm going to end up putting on. Should I do the berries palette or another palette? I'm gonna do the berries. I'm gonna do this. Okay. So now this where it's about to be funny because I'm really not good at foundation. Like I be doing foundation and just I don't know. Half the time it be working, half the time it don't. I don't know. Oh, and I got some eyelashes, y'all. We gonna put these eyelashes on too. We going all out today. We going all out. So y'all, I saw this um thread on um Instagram where some young girls were talking about black guys and them having low self-esteem. Like they were saying that now the young ladies were Caucasian and this was supposed to have been a private group chat. And you know, it was like Becky and her little friends were supposedly in a private group chat. And I guess one of them got upset with the other one and released the group chat where Becky was saying how they can do anything they want to do to black men or black young men because they feel like white women are a prize and they will allow white women to basically treat them any kind of way. And so I'm assuming that, you know, some guys saw that and got in their feelings. And so the different blog sites that posted this were telling black women to stand down and don't come to their defense because black men don't normally come to the defense of women when we are getting demeaned on social media or demeaned by people in general. Because there was another incident where a young black lady had called into a call in show, and this man berated her. I mean, he literally said she was average. Like he asked her what would she rate herself. And she gave herself a 5. Like she set herself up in this situation. She gave herself a 5. And the man went in on her and was like, well, if you get yourself a 5, then um, nobody else is going to basically give you anything higher. I think I should have did my brows first, y'all. Um, Nobody is basically going to give you anything any higher. And the men in that thread were literally just going in on her. And men do have a tendency to do that. When it is a situation and a woman. Did I go a little too heavy on the brow? I don't know. We're going to see in a minute. when a woman is getting disrespected, it's very rare that I see the men. Now, there are some men that will come to our defense, but it just seems like sometimes, okay, your brows are sisters, not twins, right? Because we looking kind of crazy. You know what? We gonna work this out. Um, so this whole conversation was really interesting. I'm gonna blend some of this out because it looks a little too harsh. The conversation was really interesting. For one thing, to hear how these young girls feel about, you know, young African American men is weird to me because I really thought that a lot of those stereotypes about black men, I thought a lot of that stuff had, kind of died off. I really didn't think that um, these more modern girls still had, or, these younger girls still had the mentality that they were a prize for black men. I'm like, when is that whole thing going to die off? We're all prizes. I'm a prize for a black man. A woman is a prize, period. For a man. Your man is a prize for you. He should be. Don't the Bible say when a man findeth a woman, he findeth a good thing? I don't have the little palette thing, so I'm gonna use the back of my hand for the foundation. Oh, we don't go in. So it was just interesting. Like, I'm going to post the thread, the conversation. And I think when you see the actual conversation, you'll be like, oh my God, like they out here saying that. Wow. Growing up as a child, I have an interesting hairline. Growing up as a child, I used to watch my mama, but my mama had the old school pink uh, sponge. And I didn't know what she would be doing, child, when she would be putting her powder and stuff on. Like she would tell me, I'm putting on my powder, but I was like, powder? Like, what is that? But I used to sit and watch her do her makeup. Now this is light because I don't like, you know, I don't want it to look like I'm made up. But I want it to look like I tried. You know what I mean? I don't want it to look like, I don't like that caked up look. I don't want to look too done up. I like the slightly beat look, not overly beat. Just, oh, okay. Oh, she going to the grocery store or she going to Target. You know, just put a little color on your cheeks. And then put a little bit of highlighter on. Well, the sun to catch that. What they do? Put a little bit on your nose. A little bit up here. A little bit down, huh? This is not by Maybelline. This is by Hard Candy. I don't know where I ordered this. Um, can you see it? Maybe I need to put a little bit more on because I can't really see it. But I don't want to do too much. Okay. Did I forget something? I don't know. If I did, I ain't doing it now. How do people remember all of these steps? Huh? How do y'all do it? Because y'all been doing it for so long that it just comes natural to you. Okay, so I'm going to attempt to do these lashes. Now, this is where the fun gonna start. So I have the Kiss Black Lash Glue and Eyeliner in one. I have used this before, but this is a new one. So you put this on like you would put on eyeliner, like you would put on liquid eyeliner. So I'm gonna have to move so it has a point, just like um, the liquid eyeliner. So I'm gonna have to move the mirror so I can see my eyes. You know my eyes is bad. Should I do it this way or this way? This way, I think. Don't y'all talk about my dirty mirror either. Dang, y'all can see my whole house. Okay. Oh Lord. Now let me try to put the lash on. Is this the right one? No, it's this one. Oh Lord. Y'all just don't know how heavy I'm breathing. Is it on there? Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Okay, y'all. We got one on. Let me see what y'all saying. I hope I don't have to cuss y'all out. Where's my phone? Gizmo. Gizmo. I need you to read these comments to me. Am I gonna have to cuss these people out? Huh? Am I gonna have to cuss them out, Gizmo? Gizmo, I need you to read the comments. Okay? I need you to learn how to read so you can read these comments. Let me see what these people are saying. Hey James, um somebody tried to well they didn't try. Someone hacked my um PayPal, not PayPal, Cash App. So okay, it's on there, child. So I don't have a Cash App right now. Um they actually Cash App alerted my bank that uh someone was trying to hack it, and my bank shut it down. PayPal, not PayPal. Why I keep saying PayPal? Cash App alerted my bank, and my bank actually shut the card down that was attached to that Cash App, and so now I don't have a Cash App. Now they they shut it down, and they took my name, so I can't use um Omoshun again because that okay, this one ain't on here right, y'all. That account is closed. So right now I don't have a Cash App. And because they did that, I ended up they had to shut down my debit card that was attached to that account, which was crazy. Okay, so this one ain't acting right. I can't get this one on, y'all. But we gonna pretend like it look like this one, even though it don't. But we gonna pretend like it do. This one ain't right. But we gonna pretend like it is. Cause I didn't tell y'all that I knew how to do this perfectly. We still learning. Oh Lord Jesus. We done lost the whole production. The whole production we done lost, y'all. I gotta get a better hold on, y'all. Okay. Okay. Don't touch it. We're a little wonky, but we gonna work with it. I gotta get a better camera holder. Okay, so we're gonna pretend like the lashes. We're gonna pretend like this one looks like this one. We're gonna pretend. And we're gonna get this wig on. Gizmo looking at me like, oh my God. Okay. So this is a headband wig. So I'm gonna put the headband on first. So after I get the wig on, I won't have to worry about that. So we're gonna do my favorite wig. After we get the wig on, then we'll put on some lip gloss or something. I got my wig cap, and we're gonna put a little bit of conditioner on this wig and kind of bring her back to life. And I use just a little bit of the conditioner that I use on my regular hair. This is a synthetic wig, but it's one of the synthetic wigs that you can put heat on, I think up to 400 degrees, and you can add like a little bit of mousse or, something to bring the curls back to life. I do want to get this wig again because it is one of the ones that I really do like. I really do like her. And when I wear this, when my husband calls me Shaka Khan, I'm going to put a little bit on the bottom part after I get her on. So let me put my wig cap on first. I do have that. I should have did my edges, but I'm going to just hide my edges today. We ain't going to worry about the edges, child. Just go hide. We going to hide these edges. Now, if it's any men watching, this what your women be going through. That wear wigs and stuff and makeup. This what they have to go through. How long we been on here? 32 minutes. And I really been putting on makeup for 32 minutes. Y'all need to appreciate us more. We go through a lot to be beautiful. I mean, we already beautiful, but let me take this ring off until I get this together. Now I do have that gel dye that you can put on your hair to make it appear a little bit darker, but it didn't really seem to work on my hair. Maybe my hair is too gray, who knows. I ain't really like it. I don't know. Maybe I need to gel my edges down first and then put the uh the dye on after. Who knows? But Chaka Khan, girl, I'm coming for you. I can't sing. I can't sing, girl. But I can come for you in the hair department. Yes. Yes, I can. Chaka, I'm coming for you, girl. And I heard that Chaka is a child of Oshun too. You know, us children of Oshun, we love to look good. We love to overdo things. Now I'm out here doing all this in the house. I ain't going nowhere. I'm not leaving this house. So let me put a little something on these lips. Put a little something on these lips. Come on, wig. That's it. That's it, girl. That is it, girl. Yes. Yes. Give it to them. Give it to them, girl. Give them attitude while you giving it to them. Okay? You better give it to them. Girl, you better give it to them in a $19 wig. You better serve them in a $19 wig, girl. Yes. And all of these products that I used, except for the Juvia's Palace palette, are drugstore products. You can find all of this stuff at your regular drugstore. I don't spend a whole lot of money on makeup. That's not my thing. I would rather take trips and eat at nice restaurants than spend $50 for something to put on my face. A $50 moisture. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'd rather put that $50 in my belly. So, oh, I fogged up my glasses. All of these are drugstore products. Uh, Maybelline. This what $10 probably. Not much more than $10. The blush is Maybelline. The powder is Maybelline. The concealer is Maybelline. Is this Maybelline? Yeah. Maybelline Super Stay concealer. I think this lip gloss, I think I get, oh, it's Wet n Wild. Wet n Wild. There you go. So you don't have to be out here spending an arm and a leg on products. You just don't have to do that to be beautiful. You don't have to. Now, if that's your thing, if you want to be out here spending $50 on a makeup palette and, $500 on mink eyelashes, go right ahead. Who am I to tell you not to do that? But I'm not. I'm not. And look how gorgeous I am. Did you see it, child? Did did you did you see it? Did you see the gorgeousness? Huh? Did you see it? Is it too much for you to handle? You having a hard time handling it? Can you see it, girl? Can you see it? You want me to take a picture? I will. I'm gonna take a picture and post it on my community tab, girl. I most definitely will. Thank you, Cosmic Mirror. Thank you, Feisty Lady. I'm doing good, Sue. Yes, Hudson River, if you're still here, I cut my hair. All your locks fell out. How they fall out, girl? How they fall out? Sue said, "Are you liking your hair better this way? Is it more easy to take care of? For me, shorter hair is more maintenance, and I just keep mine long for ease." It is. Short hair, you do have to do a lot. And right now, because I had locks for so long, for 16 years. I had locks for 16 years. Because I had locks for so long, cutting my locks off left the hair that was left is extremely damaged. It's very damaged. So of course I have, your hair is constantly growing. The new hair that is growing in is going to be more healthy. So of course I'm moisturizing this hair. The first week I noticed I had like almost no curl pattern whatsoever. Now I'm noticing slowly my curl pattern is coming back. The more I moisturize my hair, of course, the better your curl pattern will start to come back to be. But yeah, it is a constant everyday moisturizing, making sure that I keep a cap on, try to sleep with something on my head so that the pillowcases don't dry my hair out and stuff. So yeah, it's a constant battle with short hair. Whereas with my locks, I didn't really care about, what was going on with my hair as much. I did moisturize my locks, but probably not as much as I should have been doing. So yeah, it is um natural hair is a little bit more, washing, conditioning, moisturizing, all of that. Plus, you gotta, keep it shaped up and, do all of that kind of stuff to it. Now, I'm not going to be wearing wigs all the time. Wigs are fun for me. They are just something to help me change my look up to, I'm used to having long hair. Okay. I've had locks for 16 years. I'm really used to having long hair. I like the way I look with long hair. So I'm getting used to liking the way I look with short hair. I'm going to love myself regardless. This is, it's my hair. I got to get used to it. This is my face. I got to get used to this face with shorter hair. And I am. I'm getting used to it. The only thing that I really don't like is the fact that my head stays cold. Like my head has never been this cold before. I have never liked hats on me. I've never been a hat person. I mean, I did wear scarves. I did wear scarves and stuff. More Afrocentric looking scarves and stuff with my locks. But I've never really been a hat person. And cutting my hair short has literally turned me into a hat person because my head is cold. Now, wigs are so great for the winter because wearing a wig is like wearing a hat and my head stays warm. So when I go out, it just feels good to be able to, throw a wig cap on, throw on a wig, and go out. Now, this is not a wig that I would just really throw on to go to the grocery store. This is more go out on a date type wig because this wig is kind of long and it's big. This is a big wig, okay? So this ain't Target, dollar store type wig because there's a lot going on. There's a lot of hair. So and then there are times when I just don't really feel like doing anything and I just put some moisturizer on my natural hair and go on about my business. Hi, Strikey. Hey, Shamar. Yeah, I've been gone. I've been gone. I have just been having a just having a good time with my husband and Gizmo and life. This is the time of year when, everybody is busy. Everybody is trying to, get ready for Christmas. You're trying to do your shopping. Like, this has been such a weird year with everything going on and, restaurants being only open for takeout. You can't sit down and go out and, have a meal like we were. All of the malls are so crowded. Like, you can't just walk into a store anymore like you used to be able to. Like, the malls out here are only letting like 5 to 7 people in the store at a time. Like, you can go into the mall, but say for instance you want to go to Hollister, they're only letting 5 to 7 people in the store at a time. So the last time we went to the mall, it was a long line. Like, me and my granddaughter, I wanted to take her to Hollister. I wanted to take her to Pink because she wanted like a little sweat jacket or something out of there. And I wanted to take her there. The line was so long that we didn't even get in um the line for Victoria's Secret. It was so long. I was like, we can just order it online because I wanted to get something too, and I don't really like ordering stuff online because I'm plus size and I want to make sure that the stuff fit me because a lot of the stuff runs small. So I didn't really get anything. I took her to PacSun. She looked around. We had to stand in line there for like 30 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes. And for people that don't know, like, I have arthritis. Like, these knees ain't what they used to be. Like, my knees and ankles just don't be playing with me no more. And going to stores, standing in line for 30 minutes before I even can get in the store is just too much for me. And so that has taken away from the whole Christmas experience. Like, you can't really even shop like you wanted to. Like, you want to. Like, I wanted to go to the Crocs store and I wanted the fuzzy Crocs. The Crocs that have like the fuzzy insert in them. I wanted to get those for Christmas. And I looked on the website and it was like, because it's near like this outlet mall, the Croc store is. And it was saying it was a 30-minute wait just to get into the parking lot. So we were like, oh, nah, we're going to wait till after Christmas to go do that. And I wanted those for Christmas. And I don't know. I probably could order them because they are Crocs, but I ain't about to go through all that. Okay, so my eyes is watering already. I don't know how y'all do it. I don't know how y'all women be keeping these eyelashes and stuff on all day. Thank you. I was trying to get my husband to do a video. Okay, so we are still going to be doing Brown Table Talk. Um where we're going to be talking about like couples issues, marital issues, like how we deal with conflict, um how to fight fair in a relationship because there are no relationships where conflict don't doesn't come up. Like, we're not perfect. We have conflict. We have just learned how to fight. When arguments come up, we know how to talk to each other. We know that there are certain boundaries that you don't cross in a relationship. There are certain things that you're not going to even say to your husband or your spouse or your boyfriend. If you really love him, you're not even going to say certain things, even in anger. You still have to learn how to talk to the person that you're with. Like, if me and my husband are having a disagreement or whatever, because I don't want to call it an argument because we don't, you know, that arguing back and forth and stuff. We don't do that. But if we have a disagreement, he's not gonna bust out and call me fat or ugly or anything like that, because you know that that crosses a boundary. There are certain things that you cannot take back. You can say them, and you can't come back and say, "Oh, well, I'm sorry," or "I didn't mean that," because technically you did. You meant that. You may have thought about it after you said it, but you meant it. You meant that. You meant it. You said it. It came out your mouth. You meant it. And you can't take those things back. So there are certain places that we don't go. And we have agreed to that. That's one thing too. That before we got married, we talked to each other about how we deal with conflict. We talked about conflict resolution in the relationship. We talked about fighting fair in the relationship. We talked about, all of those things. So when those things came up, we basically, I feel like it's a hair on my forehead. Maybe it's just my eyelash. I don't know why I can't get this eyelash right. Um, I don't know. I'm gonna leave it alone. We when those things came up, we knew how to deal with them. So we're going to, be talking about those type of things, and I'm not really sure if we're going to do them live or if those will be recorded. Maybe we will do some live so that we can take, some questions and answer your questions or whatever. But that is on our agenda to do, because I do want people to understand that um, it's not hopeless that you don't have a husband or a partner in your 40s. A lot of people feel like after you get a certain age, then, there's no more men out here, or, you're not going to get a partner. And that's not true, because we didn't get married until we were in our 40s. Even though we have known each other until since we were 17, we didn't get married until we were in our 40s. Actually, he was married to somebody else. He married somebody else in his 20s. I married somebody else in my 20s. And we, lived our lives. And then we came back together in our 40s and got married. So there is still a potential. Okay, this eye is watering. I don't know if it's the eyelash glue or what. There's still a potential, for you to get married in your 40s. You just have to remain positive. You have to keep a positive mind frame when it comes to marriage. I always knew that I wanted to get married again. After my first divorce, I never, put it out in the universe that there were no more men or there were no more good men. No, my thought was always to get married again. And so that's how you have to, you have to have that thought that, yeah, I'm going to get, if I want to get married, I'm going to get married. You can't be constantly telling the universe there are no more good men. That's what you're gonna get. If that's what your thought process is, there are no more good men, all men are dogs, then that's what the universe is going to do for you. The universe is not going to send you any men, and the men that the universe does send you will be a dog. Because that's what you're putting out there into the world. And so, with this being the last month of the year, I usually try to do a huge reflection of the lessons that I've learned this year. Appreciate the things that, you know, I felt either hurt me this year or didn't, go the way that I thought they would go. Like a lot of things happened this year that didn't happen the way that I thought they were gonna happen. Like we didn't get the house that I wanted us to get. We didn't get qualified for that, and that was a extremely low period for us this year. But we're not homeless. The house that we're in now, it's not ours. We don't own it, but it's beautiful. You know what I mean? It's peaceful, it's beautiful, the view is gorgeous. I've always wanted a bay view. I've always wanted to live near the water. I am living near the water. I have a beautiful bay view. It's not our house, but so what? It's a beautiful house. And I'm just going to have to be happy until we get our own. You have to be happy where you are. If you can't be happy where you are, if you show God that you can't even be happy where you are, why would He bless you with something else? You don't even appreciate, I'm blessing you to be here. So why would I continue to bless you if you can't even be satisfied here? You're not homeless. You're not living on the street. You're not cold. You eat. Anytime you get hungry, you can walk to the refrigerator, get whatever you want. Your dog is happy. Your husband is happy. He has a job. My husband's job is not being threatened by the situation that we're living in now. So why can't you be happy? Why are you not happy? Because it's not yours? Because you don't own it? No, that's ridiculous. So, the last part of this year, I'm reflecting on everything that has happened to me this year, everything that has brought me happiness, things that have, brought me sadness, how, I overcame these milestones. What can I do next year to make things better? Where will I, thinking about where I'll be next year? Because, see, when I cross over into 2021, I want to leave 2020 in the past. I'm not dragging all of those things that, all of my sadness and disappointments and pain and all of that. When the clock strikes and we move into 2021, I want to move into 2021 a light person. The only thing I want to carry is this 200 and some odd pounds that's on my body. I'm not carrying my husband's dead weight. I'm not carrying Gizmo's weight. I'm not carrying his disappointments or anything. Those are his things to carry. When I step into 2021, I want to step in only carrying Lashana. That's it. So that's what I'm doing now, reflecting on this year, what has happened to me this year, and thinking about what I want for next year. So if y'all don't see me and I'm not making videos, I'm reflecting. Okay? And that's what you should be doing. You should be thinking about what's coming for you for the new year, what you're going to do for the new year. Are you setting your goals for the new year? What are your goals for the new year? Did you reach your goals for this year? Do you have any rollover goals? Do you have things that you didn't reach this year that you want to continue? Because don't feel like, oh, because I didn't reach my goals, I failed this year. No, you didn't fail. Just because you didn't reach every goal that was on your list, you still alive. So you didn't fail. The only way you failed is if you didn't reach the goals and you don't have the mindset to keep going. Then you failed. But as long as you have the mindset to keep going, you ain't failed at nothing. You still going. You still going. So things that I did not accomplish this year, I'm going to put them back on my list. Maybe make some adjustments and some tweaks here and there. Maybe there were some things that I missed out. That's maybe why I wasn't able to reach the goal. Maybe I didn't, maybe I missed a step. You know, try to figure out why, that goal wasn't reached. Don't concentrate on the fact that you didn't reach it. Your concentration will be on how can I, not why didn't I, but how can I. So that's what I'm going to, be doing for the rest of the year. Shelby said, I'm going to have a few rollover goals, and I'm fine with that. Yes, I'm fine with the rollover goals. I am. Because it gives me something to look forward to. I'm still looking forward to the realtor giving us the keys to our own home. I'm looking forward to that. And there was a time this year where I felt defeated because we didn't get it this year. But maybe it wasn't in the plan for us to get it this year. We have to understand that, life is not about our timing, it's God's design. And it's His timing for our life. And we have to understand that. Whoever you call God, you know, it's His timing, not ours. We're not orchestrating anything. All of this is God's design. And in His time, those things will work out. And so I'm just waiting until it work out. It didn't work out this year, so I'm gonna press. I'm gonna press. If he did it for somebody else, I know he can do it for me. But I just have to wait until it's my time. It wasn't my time this year. It wasn't our time this year. And I look at other people, and one thing is you can't look at how God is blessing other people and think that your blessing should be like theirs. You can't think like that. And God is going to bless you when it's your time. You look at other people and you just, you be happy for them. They got blessed. She got the keys to her house. Like I was looking at a friend of mine that I went to high school with, just recently got a house, and she is a single person by herself, and she just recently got a house in not too far from where we are now. And I was happy for her. It didn't work out for us, but I was happy, for her. And that's how you have to be. You have to look at other people and be happy for them. She got blessed. It was her blessing. It was her time. Because I don't know how long she's been trying to, get the house. I don't know anything about her house searching process. And this was our first, um, this was really the first house that we was trying to get, and we didn't get it, and so I got a little upset. But you never know how long somebody has been trying to get a home, or what their process was before they finally got it. I'm pretty sure she didn't just get that overnight. But you know how our minds will be like, oh, well, she got hers and we didn't get ours. Your mind will go there, but you have to reel yourself back in and tell yourself in your time, when it's your time, you'll get it. And then when it's our time, we will get it. But right now, I'm going to enjoy where we are. I'm going to, be happy about where we are because, where we are now, Gizmo has a fenced in backyard. He can run around, and y'all done see my backyard, right? Um, he can run around and play and, enjoy himself outside, and I don't really have to worry about him like that. There's a little dog next door that he's been trying to get the attention of, and the little dog next door is so snobby. He ain't messing with Gizmo. But it's just part of living, you know? You have to take the good with the bad, and in the bad, find some good. You have to. You have to stay positive. I think that's the the part of when you get to the point where you can find the positive in everything. I think that's when you really start to live. Like I was talking to someone today on Instagram, and she has lupus and psoriatic arthritis, and she was able to, laugh at her hair and, make jokes about it. You have to. You can't just let these things just take you completely out. You have to be able to find the joy in everything. You have to be able to find some happiness in everything. Because if you don't, you will be a depressed person. I got up this morning. I said yesterday, I'm gonna do a get ready with me. I'm gonna just get up and I'm gonna put on my makeup and I'm gonna put on uh my wig and I'm gonna get pretty and I ain't going nowhere. When I get off of here, I'm gonna take all this off. I'm gonna clean my face and probably get up in my bed and find something on Amazon Prime or Netflix or Hulu. Oh my gosh, it is a good movie on Amazon Prime called The Lie. Y'all need to y'all need to check that movie out, honey. That movie was super good. So I'm gonna probably find me a movie on Amazon Prime and I'm gonna watch that. Oh, let me show y'all this baby blanket that I finally figured out the crochet hook to work with this thick, I'm trying to find a yarn, this thick yarn. Okay, so I will never do this again, but this is the blanket. It is so, it's soft as a marshmallow. When you squeeze it, it feel like a marshmallow. It's so soft. There was a pattern on you know how there's usually a pattern on the paper around the yarn, but I don't read patterns well, so I just tried to go in with the granny square, and it made it real big because you had to use this big old um hook. I don't know, I can't see nothing without my glasses. Oh, this is size P. This is a 11.5 millimeter. So I had to use this big old hook with this. So I don't know how big it's gonna be, but when I run out of yarn, that's it. I don't even care at this point, honey. The other blanket is getting bigger. Now I made it out of uh, acrylic yarn. I should have went and got the thinner baby blanket yarn, but they didn't have any colors for boys. It was like they had these neutral colors and it had all of this pink in it, and I didn't like that because she already knows she having a boy, so I didn't want to give her one that had like pink in it. So that's what we doing. Golden Star, mind your own business, sweetheart. If you don't like this wig, you can now see, you gonna make me come out. I was all positive and being nice, and here you come. Here you come. It's always got to be one. Always got to be one person to come in and wanna wreck the show. Now, if you don't like this wig, sweetheart, you don't have to be here. You know where you can go. You don't have to be here, honey, because I'm not going to take this wig off for you. I'm most definitely not. I'm surely not. Okay? I'm not. Now, you can click off at any time. Which one, Shelby? You said I watched the other movie that you told us about. The movie had me yelling at the screen. Which one? Um, Amazon Prime be having some good free movies. So I'm sure gonna be on there watching and honey, if SW, hi, we having a good day. Um if you want to if you have Amazon Prime, you need to watch them, honey, because they do be having some good. I lost a little top to this. They do be having some good free movies because I'm not gonna pay after you done already paid for Amazon Prime. I'm not going to pay again to rent movies, so I'll be watching all of the movies that's free. Most definitely. Oh, The Maid. Yes. Yes. That movie was super good. Yeah, The Maid was good. That was a good, and I watched that one on a fluke because I really didn't think that that one was going to be good, but I was like, let me watch this and see because I was like super bored, and I need to find my metal straw. I was super bored and just watched that movie. So who have y'all been watching on YouTube? So I have found a couple of people that I've been watching on YouTube. So I've been watching this one, um, Joy Amore. She is a plus sized YouTuber who does like hair review, wig reviews. I don't know if she does makeup. Yeah, sometimes she does makeup on her channel. And um clothing hauls from plus sized companies. So if you're into that kind of thing, check her out because her channel, she always has like clothing, a lot of clothing hauls from um, a lot of different Torrid and a lot of the other plus sized clothing stores. Now, I've been in Torrid a few times. Torrid is a little out of my price range because I don't feel like the clothes at Torrid warrant that level of expense. Like the same stuff that they have at Torrid, I think that you can get other places. But I do understand though that if you're like a 5X, if you're like a 4 or 5X, it's kind of hard to um find those sizes at regular stores. A lot of the stores like Walmart and stuff, I don't think Walmart goes past the 3X. I don't think they do. I think that now they may. And maybe I just don't see it because you know, I'm not that size. Um Depending on what it is, I usually wear like a 2X. I was wearing a 3X, but now 3X is too big for me. And some things I can wear like extra large. So it all depends on how. In Walmart, the clothes are cut so weird. You just never know. But the regular stores usually in store don't go past the 3X. And I know that Torrid does have in store larger clothes because they do cater to plus size women. So they have a 4X and a 5X, I think. So she does do larger clothing. I've been watching Belief in Fatherhood also. I have been watching them also. I just recently started watching Belief in Fatherhood. So I'm going to get into the wife's channel. I think she has a channel also, and they do a podcast. So I have been not listening to their podcasts on like Spotify and those type of places. I like podcasts. I like to watch people. I don't like to just listen because I like to see the expressions on your face and all of that kind of stuff just works better for me. I'm more of a visual person than I am just listening. If I'm cleaning up or something, then I can listen, but just to be sitting listening, I'd rather watch you. So I've been watching their podcast, and that chick Angel, her and her husband have a podcast called Is This Going to Cause an Argument? So I like her and her husband's podcast. And then Kev on Stage and his wife, they have a podcast. And Kev on Stage has an entire production, or like he got a new app that he just launched with all of the people who are part of the whole Kev on Stage crew. They're gonna be on that. I think I'm gonna get that app. I gotta see how much it is a month, and I think I'm going to get it and support him. But I do watch Kev on Stage and his wife. And that's kind of like, how I want me and my husband to do a podcast, because I think a lot of these people that are doing podcasts now are like, like in their 30s, and it's a lot of them. I don't think there are a lot of people like in their 50s, like me and my husband doing podcasts. There are not a whole lot of women like myself who are in their 50s doing makeup, um trying wigs, and doing beauty products and stuff in your 50s, because a lot of the makeup companies and stuff don't target to people my age. They target to teenagers and women in their 20s. So I just want to show people that is people my age still out here living. When you get in your 50s, you don't stop living. You don't stop wanting to be beautiful. You don't stop purchasing products and stuff just because you're in your 50s. Like, we still out here living. Like, I still like to shop. I still like makeup. I still like to look cute. I mean, I am retired. I don't, go to a nine to five job and stuff like I used to. But I mean, I still like to look cute when I go out. So, that's what we are going to be doing. Nate the lawyer. I never heard about him. Okay, so I'm gonna have to look him up. Nate the lawyer. Yeah, I think his wife has the wife has a channel. I think they got a whole lot of stuff going on in, in their family. It's channels, they got it going on. They doing a lot. I'm trying to get on their level. Okay? So, and I just recently started watching um, Belief in Fatherhood. So, I got a lot of stuff to, catch up on. Because I just started watching them recently. So, how long we been on here? We've been on here 80 minutes. I'm probably gonna go. Gizmo, you wanna come say hi? You wanna come say hi, Poochie? Hmm? You wanna come say hi? His ears have been itching, and I really don't want to take him back to the vet, especially after that last experience that he had with the vet. I really don't want to take him back. So I got him some eardrops, and I'm praying to every ancestor, Orisha, God, and everybody else that these eardrops help him and he doesn't have to go back to the vet because that last situation traumatized him. It traumatized me, and I don't want to go through that again. I really don't. And I don't want to pay. That last vet situation cost us $400 because it was $300 for the vet visit, and then because he bit the vet tech, it was $100 for the animal control to come out to the house and do a house visit. Now, of course, because they considered what happened a provoked bite, they couldn't do anything um, to Gizmo, but they had to come out to the house to do a house check, and he had to be quarantined in the house, and they had to make sure that the backyard was appropriate for him to be quarantined here for 14 days because they didn't want him walking out in the public. So he had to, stay here in the house, and they had to make sure that we had adequate enough space for him to go out and, be able to walk around and not be cooped up in the house for 14 days. So they had to come out here, inspect the house, take pictures of Gizmo. It was a mess because he bit the vet tech, because they mishandled him at the vet when he was hurt, when his back was hurting. So I don't want to take him to the vet no time soon. I don't want to go through that again. And I said vet, and he looked at me like, oh, I ain't going back there. Come say hi to the people. Come here. You want to say hi? Huh? You want to say hi? Come here. Oh, turn around. There, hear me ish. Say hi. Look right there. Right here. Right there. You see the people? Hmm? You see them? They like you. Why you look like you got a black eye? You got eye boogers. Mom, you got to clean your face. You got eye boogers. Yes, you do. You got little eye boogers. You want a treat? You want a treat? Come on, let's go get a treat. Mommy gonna give you a treat, okay? Let me give you a treat as soon as I get up. You messed up my hair. Okay, y'all. We finna go get a treat, and I'm gonna see if I can fix this eyelash before I take some pictures to post on my Oh, you got a puppy? That's the last thing I would want to deal with is a puppy child. And you know what? He never had a problem with a vet before. Gizmo is 7 years old. We have been taking him to the vet since he was a puppy. He never bit a vet. And you know, because of where we are right now, we couldn't go in the vet with him. They came out and took the crate and took him into the vet, and we had to stay outside in the car. So that has never happened before. You know what I mean? He's never been without us with strangers. And I just believe he just got scared and he just, that was how he felt he could take care of himself. He was alone and scared and hurting on top of it because his little back was hurting and he just felt like he had to defend himself. And so it was just a bad situation, for him and the vet. And I really, really hate that that happened um, to him. Like, I really, really felt bad. Hey, Shauna, I really felt bad when they told me what had happened. Like, I was just really sad because I was like, he had to have felt like he was defending himself, and I wasn't there to help him. Like, oh, I went into the guilty mama mode. Poor baby. So I was upset about I was as upset about that situation as Gizmo was. Like, he was hurt, and when it happened, I was hurt. So I'm not gonna say that I will see you guys tomorrow. I ain't gonna lie and say that. Um, I see you guys when I see you guys. I'm not gonna say that this is the live stream situation is going to happen every day like it used to. I'm not gonna say that. If I want to do it, I'm gonna do it. If I don't want to do it, I'm not gonna do it. I felt like doing it today. I may not feel like doing it tomorrow. So I will see you guys. I mean, I'm gonna try to do something because I don't want to just fall out of the YouTube algorithm. If you don't post some type of video, your content will kind of fall off the algorithm, and you don't want to do that. So, I'm going to post something, but I'm not going to say that we're going to go live every day. I'm just going to say that because I don't want you guys to be looking for a live every day and then I'm not here. But I'm going to post some type of video. So I will see you guys soon. Thank you for coming to my Get Ready with me with one wonky eyelash and one decent eyelash. It is what it is, You can't get it perfect all the time. Well, we're not perfect. Period. No one's perfect. They may look good, but they're not perfect. I'm still learning how to put these eyelashes and stuff on. So it is what it is. I'll talk to you guys later. I love you. Bye.